ole ralte tutor channel atangin ralte tutor channel chung kwa te kan olom le vek chewa voin kan zir tur hi class 7 mathematics ni dona chuda chuan chapter 9 rational numbers kha kan zir dona chapter 9 ahen 9.1 hi engeni basic class 6 a in zir to vel di khami en non na mai khani wangin nakina apoi mo zwala chukaron soi thowanga 9.1 hi kan ti hri lo wanga 9.2 hi kan ti dona ni today we are going to learn about rational numbers chapter 9 in your textbook class 7 students. So in that chapter 9 9.1 is about the basic or the beginning of that rational numbers. The more the important ones are going to be explained afterwards, but in that 9.1 that is only the revision portion of what I have studied in class 6. Then I would like to introduce and tell you about a rational number with 4 mathematical operations that are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. That is in exercise 9.2. So first of all, I would like to tell you the meaning of rational numbers. Rational numbers, when you say rational numbers, that is taken from ratio. We all know that the ratio is the fractional definition of certain numbers. In rational numbers here we are going to learn each numbers are having both numerators and denominators. Then before we go to our actual lesson, what I'd like to tell you is that let me write it here, okay? In rational number, suppose 4 by 5, let's say 4 by 5, yes, in this 4 by 5 the number which is in the upper part is called numerator. So 4 is called numerator, and the one which is there at the lower part is called denominator. Denominator. So here in this number 4 is numerator and 5 is denominator. So when we are just thinking of about the actual when we are saying numerator and denominators are the rational numbers, that means all the integers are also rational number. As we say here, if you write 7 here, this is also 7 also is a rational number, because when we just write 7, you have to remember that there's always 1 at the denominator. So when you say 7, when you say 6 or any number, that means there's always 1 at the denominator. Ole ka rational numbers kan so idona rational numbers chun rational numbers ratio ti tangala kania ratio chu kan hreto engani number fraction ang chi chungle noi nei atangala kania achung hi numerator kan ti noi hi denominator kan ti ti chun number zong hian numerator le denominator kan anei veka ti chuan number pa ngai kan han zia top po hian 7 te ziak ta top taila ani na taka chun noi hian 1 omreng angani wangin number hete kan zia top rational number ani ngal ngoi mai ni tin kan soile du boka chu khami rational number tunai kan zir tur hi rational number hian in bel le pai te punti le sem te om dona chung chang chu kan zir dona ni he chapter a hian ole tin rational number a hian negative le positive om ta a positive chung chang kan soi photanga hei helai hian example san pa siam to lo mai lamo 5/4 kan ti top hian 5 hian eng sign ma keng lo tro u 4 pon eng sign ma keng lo chutin chun eng sign ma ken lo ve hian positive an ni mo emo hei helai 22/15 tek te poi hei plus anta hei positive an ni tin negative a ve o kati positive a tho khan achung le a hnuain minus second ve in antinan hei te poi -3 hnuaia -11 hetiang hi minus le minus ein cho tet ein cho chet thina wangin achung le hnuain minus an nei ve hian positive an ni tho bok ani chu negative chu achung chau emo a hnuai chau ina minus sign an nei negative ani mo achung chau emo hnuai chau emo ina minus sign a putin kha negative ani tani. Okay, we are talking about here is that about a rational number which is positive and which are negative. Whenever the neither the numerator nor the denominator carries minus sign, it is positive. And also when numerator and denominator carries minus sign, the minus sign will cancel each other and it will become positive. So in two cases, whenever the numbers does not carry minus sign, that is positive, and when both numerator and denominator carries minus sign, also is positive. The negative rational numbers is either the numerator or denominator carries minus sign, that will be considered as negative number. So we are going to learn here about subtraction and addition of a rational number with a multiplication and division of the same. Here we are going to learn about addition and subtraction. Okay, even when the question asks you to find out the sum, but the mathematical operators are different, or when it is when the numbers are given different operators, you need to subtract it even when the question asks you to find the sum. That is the uniqueness of the mathematics. Here the question asks you to find out the sum. That means 5/4 plus, here inside the bracket there is -11/4. So when the bracket is removed, that means 5/4 plus into minus is always minus 11/4. Okay, even when the question asks you to find the sum, that means but here the mathematical sign are different, that means you have to subtract the second one from the first one. Okay, when the denominators are alike, the same number, here 5/4, 11/4, it will take 4 as an LCM and the numerator will remain the same, 5 minus 11. Then it will subtract the smaller number from the bigger number and the answer will carry the sign of the bigger number. Here 5 minus 11 is there. That means you have to subtract 5 from 11, that is 6. But here the bigger number 11 carries minus sign, that means the answer also have to carry minus sign, that is 6/4. The denominator will remain the same, but here you need to keep this as a simplest form. That means you have to simplify the numerator and denominator by 2. Here with 2, 6 is 3 times and 4 is 2 times. So that means the actual number is -3/2. So that is the way you have to do it. All right. Then in the second one, Here the denominator are not the same number. How to find out the LCM? The easy way is just multiply the denominator, or you can find the LCM. That how do you find out the LCM? That is what you have studied in the class 6. The same pattern we are going to follow here. The LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. And you do not know what to write at the numerator, firstly. Then you will divide the denominator, the LCM, that is denominator, with 3 here. If you divide 15 with 3, what will be the answer? With 3, this is 5 times. And that answer 5, you multiply the numerator. With 3, this is 5 times, then 5 5s are 25. Plus, with 5, this is 3 times, then 3 3s are 9. So you can add it together. 25 plus 9 is 34. And the numerator will be 15, as we have seen here as the LCM. So that will be the answer. And all the rest are the same. So I will explain again those two questions in Mizotong. That means you will understand all the rest. Le rational number belle pai kha kan soidona mania kan englo kan zirma saka kha kalo soi rang de usat emni o ka tia English ka mante le Mizotong ka mante po hian ka tui tol tola kalo soi rang tol thina ni mai thei kha lo se thiam sha manga muang cher chor chiang cher chorin sai kan tum doni hei hi rational number belle paya hian kan sei du chu bel ro atia hei henga te po question ahen find the sum a bel khom hi han mu chuak te atia bel khom mu chu tur ni na chu maro chu helai hen ain kara hen minus le plus sign oma in anglowa plus into minus kan han tia hei minus an ta sia a bel chuak hi zong chuak ro tin na in payangai ta tlat mai thina kha khan mathematics danglam na chu nia min zo lo zo khi mu chuang ngai fo mai mathematics a hian kha adang lam na ni subject dang ne an lo na ni subject danga chuan enge ni thil reng bel khom turom chuan bel khom topa ma se mathematics a chuan hei mo mizo wat English a chuan essay word zathum velin han jek ten ti chuan word kha kan ser zathum vel bor ani thleng kha kan siang mai ma se hei ta chuan bel khom hi mu chuak ro poti se sign an lo meu chung kan payangai kha mathematics danglam na chuni let chuan kha rational number khan a hnuai in an chuan a hnuai khain angta kha LCM a kan manghalanga mo 4 kha LCM a kan manghala a chung hi chu angai kan langa 5 minus 11 ta tak khan alian zok atangin a te zok ki payanga alian zok sign a puang answer khan ta hian 5 minus 11 ania 11 hi lian zok anga ngai ani a 5 atangin kati 11 tangin pangai payanga hei parukalo chok chiani maro cho answer khan alian zok hian 11 hian minus sign a put miaw awangin answer hi minus ani don ni minus 6/4 alo ni don ta ni mo chu 6/4 chu chok te thei tu omem simplify thei tu omem kan tia pahni in alo sem thei ve se pahni in cho te tur ani pahni in parukhi a mun thum pahni in pali hi mun ni an answer dik tak chu minus 3/2 lo ni ta ni tin pahni na hian a hnuai denominator hin ang talo tat mai 3 le 5 ani ta tat maya khata khan 3 le 5 LCM hin la don ni kha chu LCM tivel hi class 7 a hen the factors multiples tivel kha in zir to lo class 5 le 6 a khan in ron zir chok vek to wangin kaini point 5 le 6 sein thiam sa kan soinon to lo wanga 3 le 5 hi LCM kan lang 3 le 5 hi na an sem thei ve number chu enge ate ber kan ti chuan 3 table a chuan kan soi chhonga na 3 1 is 3 pangai na sem thei ve lo 3 2s are 6 paruk po panga table a om ve lo mo 3 3s are 9 kha panga table a 9 polo om lo mo 3 4s are 12. 12 4 5 table ala omlo cheu. 3 5s are 15. Oh, 15 chu panga table apolo om veta. Khami taka kha 15 atak kha LCM ila don ta ni chu. Kha e heti LCM zon chok da na chonin a thing berania. Mathematics a chon a thing berti mayang. Kha te thing bera kha kan mang mai ni pathum hun han soi chho zar zar ula. I soi chu piang kha pangai na divide ve thelo khai zong ngai tu zelanga pangai na pangai na lo sem ve thei kha alo ma saber kha LCM chu ni mai pathum hun ka pathum hun ni baro kha panga mun ala om lo zel pathum hun thum pakwa panga mun ala om lo pathum hun li so pa ni po panga mun ala om lo pathum hun nga so panga mun ala om ve ta chi mai chuan so panga kha LCM ani ti chuan helai hi kan lo ti bo lok teang hi in riat thiam ka du sia kan ti bo lokang helai hian number enge om tur kan en don ani ama so plasma hian enge number kan da don kan da tur chu te kan mu chokang a hnuai hian pathum hian mo so panga hi izuk semang izuk divide ang pathum hian so panga I divide ang a chiangem chu amun exam nge pathum hian amun nga ni lom ni answer mu chok phot pathumin so panga hi amun nga ni a chumi a chuak chuan he te lai chunga mi hi han pun tir le tur ani a hnuain LCM isemanga a chuakin a chung hi pun tirang pathumin so panga isema amun nga ni a chuan numerator a panga lo nei box ya helai I cho panga le helai numerator mi pangai pun tir chuan panga mun nga chu som ni le panga ka jek thei ta a ti chuan helai je tur hi kan zong veleang panga a hnuai zawk hian som panga hi zuk sem le ro le panga in som pangai sem chuan a hmun thum ani tru a hmun thum ani chu pathum chuan helai chunga mi pathum hi han pun tir leang kan seinon leang panga in som pangai sem a hmun thum ani a chu pathumi cho chuan he tlai chunga mi pathum hi han pun tir leang chuan pathum hmun thum chu pakua alo ni ta kan jek thei ta chuan I bel toang ni nga a paru pakoi bel chuan somthum pali ro nia noi som panga thumli le som pangai sem thei ve tu common a sem thei ve tu an om lova chu wang he answer ne mai. If you look at that question number 3, here we have minus 9 by 10 plus 22 by 15. How to find out the LCM the easy way? Then the oldest trick is that you count the multiples, the multiplication table of 10. 10 1 is 10. Oh, that is not divisible by 15. Then 10 2s are 20. That also is not divisible by 15. 10 3s are 30. Okay, that is divisible by 15. So the 30 will be the LCM. Just the same way here, I will remove this one, then you will see what number we are going to write here. Okay. No. Okay. We need to write the number here. Look at it carefully. What to write here? You divide the LCM, that is 30. Divide the LCM with the denominator here 10. With 10, if you divide 30, it will be 3 times, is it not? 10 3s are 30. Then the answer is 3 here. If you divide LCM 30 with 10, you will find out 3 as the answer. With that 3, you have to multiply the numerator, that is 9. 3 9s are 27. That is what you have to write here. All right. Then we need to write here some another number. What to write here? Again, divide this 30 LCM 30 with the denominator of this number 15. If you divide 30 with 15, how many times? 15 2s are 30, no? If you divide 30 with 15, you will find the answer 2. That answer 2, with that answer 2, you have to multiply 22. 2 22s are 44, is it not? 2 22s are 44. So here we have 44 27. 44 carries plus sign and 27 carries minus sign. Whenever the signs are different, you have to subtract the smaller one from the bigger one, that is 44 minus 27. If you subtract 27 from 44, you will find out 17. Okay. Oh, there should not be minus here. There should be no minus here because 44 is the bigger number, no? Okay. 44 is the bigger number, so that means the answer will carry positive sign. 44 minus 27 is 17, and the denominator, that is LCM 30, have to remain the same here as the answer. Without drawing masa kan soi to ang vek thau khani kan soi non te buai lo wanga. You will understand all the rest here if you understand that much. So what I want to tell you is that when you watch these videos up to question number 3 and you pause the video, stop the video and try to do question number 4, 5 and 6 here. Oh, up to 7 are there. So you have to try it by yourself, after which you have to check out whether you are correct or not by using the same video which I have presented you today, and see your mistakes from the video. Alright, now we'll go to question number 2. The question says find, just we need to find out. Alright, find. Here, the same way, in the same way that we are having here in question number 1 is followed here in question number 2. But the denominators are quite big in number. With 24 and 36, the LCM is 72. With 24, if you divide 72, it will be 3 times. 24, 3 times is 72. With that 3, if you multiply 7, that will be 21. Minus, with 36, if you divide 72, that is 2 times. Then 2 17s are 34. If you subtract 21 from 34, the answer we'll find out is minus 13. Because the bigger one carries minus sign, that will be the mathematical sign that have to be written here in the answer. Minus 13 by 72 is the answer. Alright. Then question number 2. Alright, here 5 by 63 we have minus. Then inside the bracket here we have minus 6 by 21. When you remove minus sign, okay, alright, yeah, minus sign, yeah. 5 by 63 minus bracket minus 6 by 21. Then second step, 5 by 63. If you remove bracket here, the mathematical sign will be multiplied by themselves. Minus into minus is plus, then 6 by 21. All the rest are the same how we have done it before. Then 63 will be the LCM. With 63, if you divide this 63, it will be 1 time. 1 to 5 is 5. Plus, with 21, 63 is 3 times. Then 3 6 are 18. So if you add 5 with 18, the answer will be 23, and the denominator LCM will remain the same. Here we have 23 by 63 as the answer. Le amma kan cho to ang khani number 1 le number 2 hin ang renga ain an lo nom chon chu a denominator LCM kan chon chu tur khatlem in number ronda tam ve de hle khati chau ani hai 24 le 36 LCM chu ansem te ve number table chu somsari panhinia ni lin sari ni hi amun thumania pathum mun sari somni pakhat amma kan tiang chiat thogani minus somthum parukin sari ni hi amun ni ni patni mun som pasari chu somthum pali ni le chiang ti chuan a lian zawk atangin te zawk kan paya thum lian ni khati pai chuan som pathum lo chuak anga a lian zawk 34 hian minus sign a ken tel awangin minus som pathum hnoi som sari pahnih ani mai dawn ani question sub number 2 a po hian sub number 2 hian in buai no in buai lo na turin buai ti hla oma 5 by 63 minus 6 by 21 oma ta hen bracket chunga minus ala chat me bracket kan thria rual hian helai upon le achung nam engani minus te ve hi kan pun tir langa 5 by 63 minus into minus plus 6 by 21 alo nianga han LCM a 63 kan la a ruk thumin a mun khat pakhat mun nga panga plus ni khatin ruk thum hi a mun thum mo pathum mun ruk som pariat le pangai belanga ni thum malo nianga ni thum hoi ruk thum kha answer ni mai tikhan bracket in thria ruala assign in puntir zel khai sub number 3 na po hian minus 6 by 13 ania minus into minus plus ania 7 by 15 adang zong kha chuin angvek LCM aza song ko panga dai mananga ye ti thil mai lawa chuan ti chuan khami karon soya khan kan explain da ka soi fia chin tuna po number 1 le 2 kha ka soi fia le ta number 2 hian kha ka soi fia tuna ka soi zo vela hian video kha post ula chun adang ho kha en lovin mo dang en lovin heti hian in han chok chinanga inti ve chinanga inti diklo kha video atang tho khan in lo en le don ani chuta po kala she thiam lo fo mai ti inom chuan comment a khan in hriat thiam lo number a kha in ron drop don ani mo comments a khan in hriat thiam lo kha sarai ka hriat thiam lo ti enemo St. Lawrence School B ka khachuan in class 7 khachuan in ka WhatsApp number kha in nei do veka WhatsApp number apo kham ron zot thei thowa ke mani hemi St. Lawrence School ka lem lo hemi channel min ngai hlut sak tu te ralte tutor channel chung ko member te kha means ka subscriber te kha hrathiam lo inom chuan comment a khan hei ka fa hrathiam lo ve nge om ziat in comment a ron zot ula chuan video kan siam le masak bera mo class 7 video kan siam le masak bera ka ron fil fia don cheu ni a video kha kan ron cover tel don ti na ni chu kan sai non le mayang mo ti chuan question number 1 and 2 kan zota okay we'll go to question number 3 that will be the multiplication of rational number okay rational number multiplication is quite easy it is more easier than addition and subtraction. Why? In question number 1, 9 by 2 into minus 7 by 4. Here in multiplication, the numerator and numerator we have to multiply it, and separately the denominators have to be multiplied. Here, as we see here, 9 and minus 7, if you multiply 9 and 7, that means 9 sevens are 63, but here minus is there, so minus 63 by 2 fours are 8. That is how we are going to multiply the rational number. Here, question number 2, 3 by 10 into minus 9. You may think that minus 9 does not have any denominator, but I have to recollect what I have said at the beginning of this video, that whenever we have any number without denominator, have to remember there is always 1 as the denominator. So that means minus 9 is numerator. So you have to multiply with 3. 3 nines are 27. But here 9 is carrying minus sign, so we have to put minus 27 by. Here there's always 1, so 1 into 10 is 10. Alright. So all the rest are the same again. 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to do it by yourself. In number 6, I would like to explain this one. Here it is very easy. 3 and 3 can be cancelled, and minus 5 and minus 5 can be cancelled in multiplication, but the remaining one will be there. That is 1. That will be the answer. All right. le puntir kan zir le do na chung le hnuai nei rational number puntir a khan in lo buai ange o bil le pai ai khan a ol zo kania enge ol na san kan ti chuan question number 1 a hian an sinila 9/2 multiply atia chuan -7/4 a ron tili a ol sam dan em chumo a chung le chung kan puntirang hnuai le hnuai kan puntirang pakhum hun sari somruk pathum ma se minus sign kan tel vai minus kan dang patni mun li pariat mo -63/8 kha answer ni o sam tru hela hian -9 chawrun omta 3/10 into -9 hetianga number lo om top hian ni china ka soi kan zirtan tir ka soyang khan te number lo om top hian he hnuai hian enge 10 hian multiply pui veng kan lo ti mai thei te number om top hian hnuai hian denominator khan uana om zelani ti kan hriat tha kha 10 kan puntir leang chuan pathum hun ko som ni pasari chuan som hun khat som chuan minus sign a rong keng sia pakhat zokin -27/10 alo ni ang answer chu kan hrethiam ter u chuan video in post anga number 3 4 5 ti vel kha in ron chok lenga 6 thleng chuan in thiam lo kha min ron zot le don ni in question number 4 we are going to learn about the division of rational number. You may think that division will be quite difficult in rational number, but that is wrong. The easy way is there. So here number 1 -4 divided by 2/3 is there. Firstly, you have to change this division sign into multiplication sign. When the division sign is changed into multiplication sign, the rational number after which the division sign is there, you have to take the multiplicative inverse of that. Here 2/3 is there. When you change this division into multiplication, you have to change this their position, the multiplicative inverse. The upper one will come down and the lower one will go up. So 2/2 will become 3/2. Then with 2 you can simplify 4. With 2, if you simplify 4, the answer will be 2 here. Okay, then that is written here, -2 is there. Then 3 also is there here, and 2 is already cancelled, so -2 and 3 2s are 6, so minus sign is there, so -6 will be the answer. In the same way as here in question number 2, -3/5 divided by 2. The letter 1 have no denominator again here, so 2 only is there. How can we find out the multiplicative inverse of 2? What is the multiplicative inverse of 2? We're going to see here in the next step. -3/5, when you change this division to multiplication, we have to find out the multiplicative inverse of 2. That you have to remember that there's always 1 here at the denominator of 2. Then the multiplicative inverse will be 1/2. So you have to multiply the numerator and the denominator separately. So 3 1 is 3, 5 2s are 10, so the answer will be -3/10 because there is minus here. Okay, so that is how we are going to do here in sub number 2. Like question number 4 here sem malo ni le ta sem hi ava boi thla kom ve ti mai thei chung le thoi nei te ne sia divide kha har om mangai lo ti mai thei har mi lo ni tan -4 hi 2/3 in sem tur ani va boi thla kom ve ti mai thei boi thak lo dan oma hemi division hi multiplication a kan thlakang sem na hi puntir na kan thlak rualin anu hnung zok hi multiplicative inverse je chu alet ling kha kan da khal don ani division khas nge puntir 9 thak ruwa kha 2/3 kha 3/2 in a ron change ngal don ani chuan a hnuai pahnih hian helai pali hi I han chok tenga amun ni ani che ta ni hi amun ni kha tak kha ni helai -2 kan la ka hi pahnih in 4 hi han chok te amun ni -2 kan zek ta into 2 le 4 kan chok te to wangin 2 hi om to lova chu wang chun 3 chaw om to a 3 kan zek le -2 into 3 chu -6 ani mai mo sum number 2 a hian -3/5 oma sem na nia true om ta anu true cho om mai a ti kan ti mai thei a multiplicative inverse nge niang kan ti kan buai mai thei ma se buai lo tur number heti om top hian a hnuai one a om ringa ni ti kan soi to kha soi non le thina nga he sem na hi puntir nei thak rual in helai true hnuai one om kan zia lan that du lo wa kha a le linga kal dona wangin 2 by 1 ni chin kha 1 by 2 kan ziak ta a chung le chung kan puntir nga hnuai le hnuai kan puntir le anga minus sign rong keng telanga minus oma pathum hun khat pathum panga mun ni som so the answer chu 3 by 10 alo ni ta ni tikhan in ron chok anga number 4 na kan zo le ta ti chuan school a kal taila e period khat pa ngai kan nei anga kha kan zo tre pa e enge moni mai ngai nom deuh thil kan soi thin ang kha mo kumma sa school kan in kal lai pon thon thu te ka soi thin kha thasang te kan soi thin kha mo khatiang hun ang hun tep ter minute nga la om ang vel kha ni atuna hian chuan kan soi du pakhat chu video in en reng in lo en sok thak thin ula asan chu video to pakhat thil poi mo deuh te kan lo soi theya chuan video kha in en suwa ve ka nga ya chuan engeni mathematics kan zir apianga kan ti zia thin atopa fiam thu tho ang te po khana kina kan latile don ani mathematics period kha a boring min an ti thin ang kha St. Lawrence School chuna boring kan ti ve ngai lo tru fiam thu ka la ka te kan zir tur ang kan zir zo te fiam thu te kan tho thin na tru khating ang kha kan ti le thin don ani chuan ralte tutor channel member te ralte tutor channel chung kwa vek kan ni a khami kha khongai takin video kha in lo en chuak ram anga covid laka I him theina mi nen mi biakin meter khat emo meter ni vel tal khan hlat thin la ikut silmun la face mask ngai poimo la lo chuak wak lo ram ang che mo covid nat na ve ni hi aza thak lo wa maro chu apudar tu ni ero hi chu mi film khur lo le mi mo zian e wangin covid ti ve wang khan I hlau om ti na ni lo amaro chu covid thedar tur khopa mi chim lim lutuk mo mi har lutuk emo mi ai bak chama mol ni kha lo om chuan film khurna chang in hretur ani covid kai kha hlo om lova a thedar tu ni tur khopa mole ro chu thil hlo om ani ti kha voina kan zir thar le ni chu kha zong kha kan zir thei tok ni sela in zawain ni man nuam le khazir tui vek ule